Hello friends, my name's Phoebe. I'm on a music discovery journey and I would love for you to join me on this wild ride that I'm on. I felt like I've been falling behind with music for many years and essentially living under a rock. Not literally, but I consumed myself with a lot and I found that there were so many artists that I still haven't listened to, so many bangers that I've discovered years too late, what feels like anyway. And I just wanted to catch up a bit. And so I was thinking, what could I do to solve this problem? Why don't I start a YouTube channel? That's why I'm here. Hello. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you are new here, please like and subscribe if you like the sound of that. Now, Dayseeker are a band that I had slept on for too long. And I've just caught up with some of their tracks. I've listened to Sleep Talk, Without Me, Homesick, Already Numb, Pale Moonlight and Neon Grave. And I've listened to Rory's solo track, Continue Your Song, I think it's called, in memory of his father. I have so many more I need to listen to, I realise that. But I saw that Bloodlust has just been released. It's a few days old. And ahead of their new album, Creature in the Black Night, that's out on the 24th of October. So I don't know if they'll upload this by then, but hoping to. I want to check it out. They've been around since 2012, so I am quite late to the party. But I've been really enjoying their variation of sound. I like that I discovered some harsher vocals throughout, and I thought that was cool. I also like the clean vocals that they have that feature on pretty much every track. I like that they're a bit synth and poppy. They've got some elements of that, and they've got like heavy elements too. I like the mix. So I don't know. Someone said that they've got heavier stuff more recently. Someone else said they had heavier stuff in the earlier days. So I guess I'll just have to find out by listening to more of their stuff, won't I? Let's listen to Bloodlust. It's 3 minutes 32, and I might start and stop throughout. I might not. Lyrics. We've got the lyrics. Good. All right, here we go. Bloodlust by Dayseeker. Bloodlust. Stop there to take in some notes, to take that first minute in. Wow, that is a heavy start. That they kind of just went, surprise, we're here. We didn't need a build up. I feel like all their other songs, it's only been a day since I've listened to them all, but I feel like they had this pattern of, they weren't all the same, but they had this pattern of easing into the song, slowly building, starting from like nothing and adding layers on top. I don't need to do that. This has just gone, no, we're coming in hard this time. I was surprised by that, but loved it at the same time. Those heavy guitar riffs, the drums, love the drums on every track I've heard so far. They've got great drums, great musical instruments, great vocals. It's all good. I like the lyrics as well. Can we talk about that? Two different sides of the story. You're two-faced on every page. I think we're talking about a mean person. With Dayseeker, I feel that, and this is not a bad thing, by the way. I'm not laughing to make fun. they're not happy songs. They're not happy songs. I think there's a lot of inspiration that comes from anger, sadness, these deeper emotions that are the opposite of happy, essentially, and that's sometimes people are most creative using that, and it might not be. It might just be they were in the zone at this time, and that was their inspiration. But yeah, there's a lot of like deeper feelings to things with them, and there's some melodies that sound happy, and then you listen to the lyrics and you're like, oh geez, this is sad stuff, and that's okay. Like there are different moods for different music and different music for different moods, and I love this about them. I feel like if I want to get into my emo state, these are a band that I would listen to with pleasure. But Two-Face, so we're talking about a two-faced person, a person that's fake. I chose to ignore all the warnings. That's a difficult thing to do, because you know it's not gonna end well. I've been there. I hold my hands up. It's something that I never want to ever do again. It was one of the worst periods of my life, and there were awful consequences for me, and it takes a long time to heal from stuff like that. It says you keep biting down for a taste. So they might have known that we knew they were a red flag, but they're doing it anyway. They don't care. They're just gonna be their mean self. Are you crawling out of your skin again? Like a snake? Ooh, like a snake. That's actually really cool. Maybe that's what it seems like to me anyway. Tell me it's not what it seems. Yeah, like you're acting sus. That I don't want it to be this, but is it? Especially if they knew the red flags and chose to ignore them. Drain the blood from me like it never ends. Cling to my skin like a leech. Like sucking the blood out of them. Like draining their energy. That's a cool analogy. That's a cool metaphor. Cling to my skin like a leech. You're clinging to me. Oh, that's just giving me a shudder. Okay, this is great so far. I'm gonna have to listen to it all the way through a second time.
Drain the blood from me like it never ends. Cling to my skin like a leech. Every part of you is giving up your eternal fate. A slave to the bloodlust.
This might be one of the best I've heard yet. this goes so fucking hard. There were so many notes I wanted to say, so many things I wanted to talk about. The there's just pleasantry after pleasantry after pleasantry. The drums go so fucking hard. I love the way it kind of the words, the lyrics, the sound. It's so big. It's great. Oh my god, I need to listen to that kind of segment again.
The midnight is making you nervous while the venom falls out of your mouth.
Snake.
Do you even bleed? Drown in your own apathy. Are you crawling out of your skin again? Tell me it's not what it seems. Drain the blood from me like it never ends. Cling to my skin like a leech. Every part of you is giving up your eternal fate. A slave to the bloodlust.
Oh god.
Are you crawling out of your skin again? Tell me it's not what it seems. Drain the blood from me like it never ends. Cling to my skin like a leech. Every part of you is giving up your eternal fate. A slave to the bloodlust.
Fuck. Oh, stop that. Oh my god, this is so good. Ah! Wow. That's my favourite so far, hands down. There's not even a question about it. That was just fantastic. I need to lie down. We're going to go back through it because that was I'm going to rewind it. We're going to hear a big loud don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. Everything about that was so pleasant for my ears. The drums the drums were just so satisfying. When they oh my god. Throughout there were little sections that just I could hear so clearly, that sounded so beautiful. The harsh vocals, yes. The clean vocals, yes. The mean guitars, yes. And the lyrics, I'm so proud of myself. The crawling out of your skin again, that's such a like shedding your skin snake style. The last of the lyrics, so the mark of the beast is a burden, you wear it when no one's around, the midnight is making you nervous while the venom falls out of your mouth. The mark of the beast is a burden. Is that like the scars caused by an evil being? You wear it when no one's around. These are like emotional scars. I guess I would have a guess at saying you wear, when it says you wear it when no one's around, is that like these are your, without distraction, your well reminded of these most when you're alone. Maybe. What do we think about that? The midnight is making you nervous while the venom falls out of your mouth. Not really sure on that bit. Then it says, do you even bleed? Drown in your own apathy. Apathy is like a non-feeling, kind of cold person, I would say. So that kind of makes sense. Do you even care? Do you feel? And then back to the chorus. So you're crawling out of your skin again. Tell me it's not what it seems. Drain the blood like it never ends. Cling to my skin like a leech. It's just such a drain on things. I loved the Bloodlust bits where it just would say blood. I know this is just a visualizer, but I love that it came in with Bloodlust after like a slight pause or oh god, it was, I can't wait to listen to it again. And then it was, so it did say, are you crawling out your skin? This is the harsher vocals. Are you crawling out of your skin? The normal line is skin again. Drain the blood like it never ends. That's the same. And then instead of cling to my skin like a leech, he says, you're a slave to the bloodlust. I loved that. I thought that was very cool. And then back to the normal chorus. So you're crawling out your skin again. Tell me it's not what it seems. Drain the blood from me like it never ends. Cling to my skin like a leech. So I guess the harsh vocals was more like, this is what you're doing. I see it. This is happening right now. And the other kind of chorus is almost like just questioning it. Is this what you're doing? Please tell me this isn't what you're doing. Please tell me it's not what it seems. But then the harsh vocals are basically saying you are doing this kind of thing. And then the last three lines, sorry. Every part of you is giving up. Your eternal fate, a slave to the bloodlust. So the person is hungry for draining other people. And then the last line, bloodlust. A lust for blood, a desire, a strong desire for blood, a desire to drain people. Those kind of people are not very fun people. Okay, we're going to listen to it again a second time around, and I can't wait. It's so catchy. This is what I love about them as well, that you can listen to the song once and you kind of get it most of the time. And I do love that. It doesn't have to be like that for me to enjoy a song, but I do love it. I love this, and I can't wait to see them live. This will be great live. This is going to go hard live. Cannot wait. All right, let's go.
Bloodlust. Two-faced on every page. I chose to ignore Are you crawling out of your skin again? Tell me it's not what it seems. Drain the blood from me like it never ends. Cling to my skin like a leech. Every part of you is giving up. Your eternal pain, a slave to the bloodlust.
I want to watch that. I want to listen to that bit there. That was
Bloodlust.
yeah. Oh, such a tease. The end. Thank you very much. That was so fucking brilliant. It was so it was fantastic. I loved every second. I like even the slight change of key in the vocals. I did notice that detail. There were so many nice details throughout that were just so pleasant to listen to. I feel good listening to that, even though it's not about a great it's not a great person. Can we find out what this might be about? Dayseeker Bloodlust, about the track. Described as an eerie and chaotic song about people who want to metaphorically drain the blood from you. It's kind of obvious, huh? Vocalist Rory Rodriguez explains it's about untrustworthy individuals who don't belong in your life, symbolising a draining of your life force. The track features a heavier, more experimental sound with screaming and metal parts, contrasting with the band's more melancholic previous work. I love the melodic stuff they've got. I really love the melodic vocals. Just it really works. I love that style. I cannot wait for their new album, and I need to hear all their other albums. I can't wait to go back and listen to them all. They've been really, really fun to listen to. So yeah, that's Dayseeker's Bloodlust. Let me know what you thought of that one. I'm keen to know what other people thought. I just thought it was brilliant though. So that's my opinion. That's me, I guess. I'll see you for the next one. I'll see you for the next one. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.